Hi, this is Mayuri. I'm coming from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College. Now I'm teaching about basic SQL commands that were work on database management system. So what are the basic SQL commands are nothing but here. Here the slide shows the different types of SQL commands. Those are nothing but DDL, DML, DCL and TCL commands. The abbreviation of these four commands are nothing but DDL means data definition language that works perform on the structure of the table. DML is nothing but data manipulation language commands. These commands are used for performing the queries on the data present in the table, residing in the table. And anyway, the user or any customer, we want to give the permission for accessing the data and we want to remove the permissions for the user. These are the basic controlling commands that are present in data control language. That is nothing but third one. Fourth one is nothing but here transaction control language. These commands are used for storing the data in a permanent manner or in a temporary manner. If you want to retrieve the recently updated data, that can be used by using rollback commands. These are the basic introduction about all the commands. Now, what is the first commands are nothing but here DDL commands. DDL having 6 commands. That is nothing but here create, alter, truncate, drop, describe and rename. So what is meant by create? By using create command, we want to create a table by using create command. If you want to change the table name, you have to use rename command. If you want to change the rename or increase the size or decrease the size of a column, that is by using alter rename, you have to use perform that queries. Okay, if you want to remove all the data by using truncate command, you have to delete all the data present in the table. If you want to delete the table permanently by if then you have to use drop command. So the finally what we have, we are not discussed is nothing but here describe command. Describe command is nothing but to show the structure of a table. Okay, so let us see. You have to perform the queries by using DDL commands. So here what is the first query? Here is nothing but here create a user and grant all permissions to that user. Okay, so let us start. Here you have to start with another sharing perform. Okay, so here you have to see the run SQL command. Okay, so now you have to see run SQL basic commands, how to use these commands. Okay, first you have to create a user by using before create a user, first you have to connect the system. Okay, by using connect command, you have to use connect command, connect the system. Password. So what password you have to enter is nothing but whenever you install the software, Oracle software, during that installation, they are asking the password. Whatever you give the password at that time, that will give here. Okay. Mine, I give Mayuri as a password for my system. So I have entered Mayuri as a password. Okay. So here is nothing but here. So next, so how to, what is our first query here? Create a user and grant all permissions to that user. Okay, so how to create a user here? So next you have to if you want to increase the data font or anything, here you have to perform font. Okay, so increase the font size like this. You have to increase the font size. Okay, So here, how to clear screen? Okay, clear screen. Okay. First, you have to create a user and giving all permissions to that user by using create command. Create user username. Suppose my name is Mayuri. Username identified by Mayuri. So here Mayuri is nothing but username and Mayuri is nothing but password. By using this command, you have to create user in the database. So what is the output here? User created output. So next, what you have to perform here? So giving all permissions to that user for the time of creation or for the time of insertion of data. So if you want to perform all SQL commands, then you have to give the permissions to that specific user by using grant command. Grant all privileges. Privileges is nothing but here permissions. All privileges to Mayuri. Okay. So here grant permissions is succeeded. So then you have to enter your user role into the database because you have to create some specific tables for your folder only. Okay, for that purpose you have to enter by using connect. Connect. What is our username here? Mayuri as a username and password is Mayuri. Okay. So you have enter your new folder, your user requirement. So how to create? What is our next target is how to create a table in our database. By using create table only, you have to enter create table, table name. Table name is nothing but EMP within brackets. What are the specific fields here you have to enter is nothing but here EID as a number. Next, name, employee name, that is nothing but varchar2 because it having the combination of characters. So next, variable length of characters, that's why we are keeping varchar2. The size is 20 up to max 20. The employee name. Okay. So next, job, which type of job they are doing here. So that is nothing but here varchar2 of 20. Okay. So next, what are the salaries or what are the in which department they are working. So that's why you are giving department. Department can be stored as varchar2 of 20. Just here observe the syntax also. Okay. So next, salary of employee, salary. Okay. Salary of employee, salary. So next, here you have to observe how to use create a table and how to utilize by using syntax. What is the syntax here? Create a table, table name, field name and data type. So if you want to see the structure of the table, then you have to use describe command to show the table and type of data. So next, what are the DDL commands present in that? Alter, drop and rename. The extra commands are. So how to use rename, alter and drop commands. Rename. So first you have to use rename the column job as designation of an employee. If you want to rename, so you have to use alter command. Alter table, table name as employee, rename column, column name job as designation. Drop to old column name to new column name. Table alter. Next, you have to observe whether it is workable properly or not by using description. So in the description command, you have to see here. So what you have to see here? Employee ID, employee name. Instead of job, you have to observe here. Instead of job, it will change as designation. Okay, by using alter command, you can change the structure of a table. Is nothing but here you have to change the table name by using alter rename command. Okay, so if you want to delete the data, initially we have not entered the data. Okay, so by using truncate command, how to use truncate command to the table? Okay, truncate table. What is table name here? Employee. So what is the output here? You have to observe. Table truncated means all the data can be removed in the table. Initially we are not saving the data, but you can see the structure here. Again you have to see the structure. Okay, the structure will be present in this. Okay, but in the drop command, you can delete the table permanently with structure. Okay, that is the difference between truncate and drop. Truncate removes the data from the table. Drop removes the table permanently with the structure. Okay, so how to rename the table name? By using rename command. Rename table employee. Wait. Rename employee to employee. Table rename. So now you have to describe employee. There is no object created because we have to change the name of EMP to employee. So now you have to type here employee. Okay, again it will show the entire table. Okay, so now what is the last command? Drop command. So what is meant by drop? Drop means entire structure will be removed here. Drop employee. Just giving table name. Drop table name. Wait. Drop table name. Table name is nothing but employee here. Entire table structure will be removed. Here again you have to see describe. So object employee does not exist. So these are the basic commands in. So these are the basic commands in SQL. Here you have to perform all the DDL commands by using SQL. So here what is first command we have to perform here? Create a user and grant all permissions to the user by using create statement and grant statement. So next, what is the table? Create a table by using create statement. So here what you have to observe, show the structure of table. Which command you have to use here? Describe, DASC command. Add a column commission. How to add a column commission? By using alter command. Again you have to see here. So how to getting add, alternate, add, wait. So here again you have to perform, how to perform add commission to the table. Okay, but here we have to remove the basic employee table, right? Create table EMP with EID number. For example, only one column for the table. Okay, now you have to add one more column here, like commission of an employee. So which type of command you have to use here? Alter table. Table name is employee, where you have to add alter table name, add. Which column you have to add? Commission you have to add. Commission, which number? Data type is number. So table alter, just you have to observe table, whether it is present in the table or not. EAD commission. So that's why I say, if you want to rename the column name, or if you want to add a column name, if you want to increase the size of a type of column, so these are all performing by using alter command. Okay. So next here, update the column name. Update the column name means alter, rename you have to use. Change the employee table name as employee using only rename command here you have to use. If you want to remove all the data but not structure, then you have to use truncate command. If you want to delete entirely structure for permanent manner means you have to use drop command. So these are the utilities of only DDL commands. In the next class, we have to discuss about DML commands. Thank you.